All right, y'all, this is Our Take. This is Mark, the moderator.
Thanks.com. The game is the game always.
AV The Process, Apartment 8D.
So, fellas, let me ask the question. I want to put it out there. Now that we are seeing the possibility, now I'm going to use the word possibility because none of us are sure. But what is your answers to long-term change and to see the change that we all talk about and what we all want? What are the measures and what are the mechanisms that you feel is going to be the arms of change a long period of time? Share with us.
Go ahead, Banks.
Okay, for me, man, the biggest thing, man, I broke this down previously, is they only understand two languages, which is violence and commerce. And we've talked about this several times before that. Not everybody's built for the fight. Violence is not for everybody. Not everybody's built to be punching people in the face when they say some crazy stuff. So you could do your part simply by commerce, man. Spend your money with people that look like you. And I know that's not possible in every scenario, but a lot of times it actually is. And there's great resources out there. You guys have heard me talk about WeBuyBlack.com, which is an excellent resource. We have so many diversity we have great companies out there that are Black owned. I sent you guys an article today about Black Wall Street, and in that community, how the dollar stayed in that community 100 times before it left. And you see communities that sustain themselves, which is, there's a Hasidic community in where I live in Brooklyn called Williamsburg. The dollar stays in that community. They got Yiddish all over the buildings. We can, if you want to sustain change, we could do it with commerce, man. People's talking about boycotting Gucci for 3 months. Why we even need Gucci at all? If they showing they not supporting us, the biggest way you can affect change immediately is remove dollars from that establishment. And I guarantee you, they will notice, their shareholders will notice, and the change will be almost instant. I'm telling you.
Okay.
That's how I look at it. We can affect it by in terms of monetary.
All right. So Banks says change. Avery, what you said?
Well, with them, kind of what Banks says more in the micro is kind of like this. We need solidarity. That's first and foremost. We need to establish solidarity.
Amen.
We don't need to just talk about it, and we need to really establish solidarity. And what does it look like?
So Avery, what does solidarity look like there to you? Share.
So basically, I started out the last segment saying, we need to do something that's sustainable, that's reasonable, that we know we can do, that's sustainable. So one of the first things of solidarity, in my opinion, is saying, all right, so if we're saying on accord, we're going to eliminate or we're going to stop shopping X or shopping here, it needs to be everybody's on the same page, and this is what we're doing. Like when we say Gucci, we don't need to buy Gucci at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really need that.
Exactly.
But that is, we have to be in solidarity, understanding the power of the dollar. Not necessarily just wanting it, but understanding where our dollars are at. I remember doing some research on, if I got it right, Middle Eastern commerce. If we were to take Middle Eastern commerce out of the United States economy, it would cripple the economy tenfold because they have so much invested here. The Black dollar is just almost as powerful as any other culture's dollar on this planet. So what we really need to do, and I'm not saying, let's go and boycott everything. That's not what it's saying. It's to say, it's the Black Lives Matter idea and ideology. It's to say that, we matter not only on the street and what cops do to us and how we, as far as humanity, but we matter to your everyday life. We matter to how you run the world. If I pull my dollar from what you're doing at McDonald's, so to speak, McDonald's got a problem. If I pull my dollar out of Target got a problem. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many ways we can do that, but we have to start and be in solidarity with that idea first, and then start making maneuvers towards where we're going to, what the approach is going to be. And what we need to do is, what I'm going to say, going back to the solidarity thing, every time something happens that is not equitable or shows equality, we're not tolerating it. We got to do something that's over the top. We have to, because that's the only way you get these people attention. That's the only way. That's my thought. Go ahead, Mo.
Well, listen, you know, I'm going to tackle this. I mean, I'm going to go in a different way, kind of, because until we can get the mindset of understanding what solidarity is, you see, for us, we don't really fundamentally understand what solidarity is. Yo, when you think about it, we couldn't even boycott a show. Okay, yo, it's like we are so fragmented. Solidarity is a great word, but can it be a process? And I'm using you on that one, Avery, because it has to be a process in solidarity. But I think y'all both brought up a great point. Why are we the consumer of Gucci when Gucci ain't doing shit for us, other than just giving us fashion statements? That's all it is. Red bottoms is a fashion statement. Yo,
listen, there are great black designers out there.
Great black
designers that we could make Gucci if we had the solidarity. We could make a great black designer Gucci if we were really about that life. You know?
And Banks,
people was talking about
totally
boycotting Gucci for 3 months. 3 months, I'm like, why y'all even buying Gucci anymore? Yo,
Banks,
you know, I'm sorry, Mark. Go ahead.
But Banks, but realize why they put a cap on it. What I look at is this: the Montgomery boycott was 350 something days that they boycotted. It wasn't.
I think it was a little over a year. It was a little over a year.
Little over a year. And they had crippled the actual bus company because there wasn't a period. It's how long they didn't ride the bus. Yo, they didn't have ridership.
Right.
So we do things as, yes, that's a statement. 3 months is not a statement, man. Yo, we got to dismantle the way we think. We're talking about dismantling police departments. Yeah. We got to dismantle this and start this fresh. Go ahead. I mean, Banks. Right. Go ahead. You was going to say.
That's a great point. No, that was a great point about the bus boycott, man. I didn't even realize that it lasted that long. So yeah. I think what you're saying is actually true. So when it's like, yeah, boycott is cool, but like, how serious you are? So I'm sure even this bus company was like, you'll do this for a month or whatever, and we'll take a little hit. When it started getting into 4 or 5 months, it's like, yo, this is like they hitting our pockets, And I'm telling you, that's one of the biggest ways to affect change in this country, man. If they don't care about color, they care about your money. I tell you that for a fact. And same thing is like, so what bothered me about the Gucci thing is one of the, like a quick point is, how many hands that had to pass through before that sweater got approved? The sweater that got everybody so up in arms. Mm-hmm. That means there's no diversity at your company. That means that there's nobody at your company that said, you know what? I don't think this is a good idea. This is not going to rock with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Or you don't have enough people. Maybe there was one voice in the room that said that's not a good idea, and everybody thought he was crazy. No. But if you got 4 or 5 people in this room like, nah, that ain't going to flow.
Yo, let me ask you a question. Maybe it's me. I'm sorry, Avery. Maybe it's me. But why do Gucci have to care? Because we're the ones that keep running around buying Gucci. We're the one in videos, Instagram, Gucci belt, Gucci this, Gucci that, and you making a fashion statement when this company, they don't give a fuck about you. Yo,
here's
that's why I get lost at.
So here's a funny thing, and it goes back to what Bank said. Yo, everybody that supports Gucci, everybody that supports what's the other joint? Coach, all of these other name brand companies.
We make them a name.
I want y'all to go and tell me how many of us are working in that company in high-end levels. Yo, because think about it. Here's the real funny thing that we talk about all the time, right? And how this all connects. We go on rants talking about why aren't there enough black executives in the NFL? Why aren't there enough black owners in the NBA? This is all around.
Yo, let me take it another layer deeper. Now, what about this? When's the last time you heard Gucci in investing into Black lives, into neighborhoods? When have you heard anything about Louis, Louis this and Louis bags and all that? When has Louis done anything for us? We are the ones that go one way. Our dollar go there, and there's never comes back. We got to stop this, man.
Where's Gucci's statement? Where's Louis' statement? Where's all of these people? Gucci just had a big controversy with us. This is less than a year ago? And now this is going on, and y'all still don't got nothing to say?
Because they don't have to.
Y'all apology. Oh, we sorry. We sorry. They don't care. And again,
let me say this.
I never bought Gucci to begin with. But I just don't know why you need it.
You know what the problem is, though, Banks, and I agree with you. They don't care. Like you said, Mark, they don't care. The problem is that we care. We care about what we wear. We care that it gotta say Gucci. Right. We care that my favorite rapper got Gucci. We care that I look on a magazine or Instagram and somebody driving a Lambo or whatever the case is. We care about that. We care about the visualness of us just representing that people. But that's because of the disenfranchisement that we faced for years.
Because they're brand hustlers. Because only thing they want to show, spend all this money on brands, but you haven't branded this. It kills me, because you got to understand, these companies don't give a damn about us. That's why they do what they do. They mark up their prices incredibly. Yeah. We run around because, let's be honest, y'all. It's all about the price point. The fact that you can buy a $500 belt is and
everybody knows you got a $500
belt. That's
everybody
all it is.
knows you got a $500 belt on.
Come on, dog.
Hey, Mark, I told you this a couple years ago. We the biggest consumers of Mercedes-Benz in the world.
No, without a doubt. Listen, I totally understand it, kid. We are the ones that are the consumers, the constant consumer that doesn't ask for nothing back. And these companies do this all the time, and they know that they brand it towards us. This is what the branding is. This is how it's done. But the question is, I said, how do we change this? That's what I think we're starting to see a bit of a change, right? And hopefully it sticks, man. That's why I said I'm skeptical, but the three of us here are in solidarity with a lot of stuff, and we understand. It won't change until
you have to understand the power of your dollar.
It won't change until I see these big butt chicks on Instagram wearing paper bags. That's when I'll be able to say that things are changing, because right now it's all this brand hustling is going on, man. Because that's exactly what we're seeing. These rappers, it's the same thing. It's all brand hustling, man. They just want to pop off with brands. I got this, I got that, and then the younger folks they're the ones following the trend, because these dudes make it trendy. But the only thing you're making is these Italians, all these other people, a ton of money, man.
Mark, that shit is so deep, though. That shit it goes back to slavery and us wearing our wealth and us wanting to show other people and other Black people that I'm doing better than you, or I got money. You know what I'm saying? And it's a deep set mentality. And like we talked about, this is not going to be unraveled tomorrow, next year. It's going to take time. It's deep, man. It's deep. It's very deep. We talk about Sunday's best and all that.
Yeah. What I think is happening, though, is that this is the George Floyd thing is so much bigger than just police brutality. And I'll say it again, I think what's happening is that people are starting to see, when you start, listen, like anything, when you start showing up in numbers saying, I'm not tolerating it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, this is why, again, the NFL comes out nervous. And they may have just been words, they just talking, but this is why they're nervous, because they know you take that Black athlete away from the NFL, what does the NFL got?
Well, now, what do they got? He opened the door. We're going to run through it. Our next segment, we're going to talk about Roger Goodell and his bullshit. We'll be right back, y'all. This is our take. Peace.